Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Ray here, dropping in. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you've gotten your week off to a great start. A lot of you are still flowing through the holiday weekend, and I hope that whatever you got planned for today and tomorrow, you enjoy it. And I hope that whatever you take from here today empowers you. It is immensely important that we take the reins of our personal sovereignty to elevate ourselves and put ourselves in a position in this world to have an impact. To be able to give ourselves, first of all, the life that we should be living, but also to provide for those that we're responsible for, but also to inspire others in our periphery, within our reach, within our impact circle. And it's so important that we are representing our design, that we are living life at the level of our design. Today is Money Monday, and we're going to talk about why you're not stuck. We're going to talk about this principle that I keep talking about, that you are missing, but you're not stuck. And it's not just this one principle. You're not stuck. You may be stubborn. You may be forcefully ignoring options and opportunities, but you're not stuck. No one has a lot in life. And that when I say a lot in life, that means this is what I am, this is where I'm going to be, this is it. My lot in life is poverty. My lot in life is suffering. My lot in life is living average. No, it's not. You have identified with a particular condition in your life. You have identified with a particular space or certain circumstance, and you've allowed it to identify and become a permanent part of how you see yourself. And because that's how you see yourself, that's how you're behaving. It's time to get out of that. So we're going to talk about one principle that can literally change how you move, how you operate financially, but it also is going to open up some discussions about how you're moving in other areas of your life that you can examine. I'm excited. I'm excited for what's possible in the lives of the people I know, what's possible for me and my family, but what's possible for anybody who is willing to change how they're moving in the world. It was Albert Einstein that said that you cannot fix a problem using the same thinking that created it. And yet I watch people each and every day trying to change their lives using the same stinking thinking that's anchoring them in it. And you're wondering why you're spinning your wheels. You're wondering why you're moving backwards. You're wondering why people are passing you up. You're wondering why you have this desire for something but just can't quite reach or touch it. It's because you won't transform your thinking. Be ye renewed by the what? Transforming of your mind. You are going to have to be willing to allow your mind to evolve. And so I want to say, but look, yesterday I announced something again that I'm really excited about. It's the first time that I have ever done this at this level. I've bundled stuff. I'll put this particular online course with this course. I'll bundle my books. I've bundled a couple of other things. I've never done what I've done here. This is a minimum of a $16,000 package put together for you, but it can be as much as 31,000. And I want you to listen because this is life changing, and it could culminate with you hanging out with me, all expense paid, in San Juan, Puerto Rico next July. Now, this isn't just a getaway, hang out, and kick it. It's going to be enjoyment, but this is a life changing destination retreat. This is our learning to live life at the next level destination retreat. But anyway, it's on the 25th and the 25th through the 28th of next July, which literally kicks off on my birthday. And we are going to have fun, but we're also going to have a morning session and an afternoon session every day where we are going to do some unbelievable things. But we want to get you right leading up to that. So what I did is I bundled the best of the best of the best of the things that I've created over the years. And I've even thrown me, which I think is the best, into the mix. Look, um, I'm putting all this in there, and here it is. For the base package, The Legacy Wealth Path to Generational Wealth course, that's a $2,600 course. The 7-day online business launch course, it's a $600 course. This is a course everybody who doesn't have multiple streams of income should be taking. The Mind Unleashed course, if you have limiting beliefs, you're struggling with a bunch of different things that cause you not to make moves or cause you to play small, you need to be taking that course. The Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence online course. We did the webinar this past Friday. It was off the chain. I'm excited about what's happening with that. The Ascension Personalized 6-month Success and Growth Plan. This is a plan personally set up and designed for you. It takes 20 questions from you answered, your personality assessment, your DISC assessment, and it literally creates for you a personalized success and growth plan for 6 months. That's a $99 value. So for then you get the Power of Paradigms course, one of my oldest courses, but one of my still most popular courses, $1,500 value. The Bronze Intensive 12-week coaching package with yours truly. That's 12 weeks with me, a $3,500 value. You get all of that. That's $9,599 of value. You get that absolutely for you get that for $1,500. So for $1,500, you get $9,500. But check this out. If you register by tonight at 9 p.m., you will receive a free all-expense paid trip, excluding airfare. That means hotel accommodations, meals, and drinks. And this is for 4 days, 25th through the 28th. And this is going to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico, at the Isla Verde Hotel and Casino. And we are going to do something extraordinary over those 4 days. I'm telling you that you do not want to miss it. And I'm going to pay for it if you register for the day. So that's $6,500 value. That's what it's going to cost the people who register for that and pay to come. I'm going to give it to you if you sign up for this bundle. I'm throwing in everything but the kitchen sink. So that now is $6,500. So now we're at $16,000 of values. $16,000, I think, and $99 of value for $1,500 if you sign up today. But this runs until tomorrow night at 11:59. No, tomorrow night, at 9 or 10, something like that. It's in there. And then finally, the super bonus. If you want to work with me all the way up until next year, that's a year, 52 sessions, me and you, DISC assessment, personality assessment, plan assessment, goal setting, goal accountability, the whole nine, the breakdown, dealing with everything that's blocking you, the past hurts, the past failures, all of the different things that stop. If you want to work with me over that year, all you got to do is pay an additional $1,500 to upgrade from a 12-week session to a 52-week session. And that 52-week session is priced at $15,000. So then if you do that, you're now at $31,099 for $3,000. So you can go that route, or you can take the base route and get everything except the upgraded coaching package, which is a $15,000 value for 16. That's $16,000 of value working with me in every way you could possibly imagine, taking my best products, putting them to work while you're working with me. That's important, because instead of sending messages or emailing the support team to ask questions, if there's a question, and trust me, it works, because I get every message that my support team gets, I get. And they are hitting it. They're responding. And the people who are taking these courses are doing great. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from that. But you get to work with me. So every question, every concern comes through me. We will work it out. I have an unbelievable success rate. I've worked with clients. Again, I've got clients now, Australia, Sydney and Perth. I also have people in Sweden, the UK, Kenya, and in a couple of places in the Caribbean, and obviously Canada and the continental US. Let me tell you something. Then I'm going to go ahead and get into Money Monday. Let me tell you something. Like Albert Einstein said, he says that you can't solve a problem using the same thinking that created it. What it is we get stuck in our thinking. We get stuck in the status quo, the traditional mode of thought, the traditional mode of movement, and we never question our movement. We never question, is it working for me? We just simply do it. That's what mom did. That's what dad did. That's what grandma and grandpa did. That's what we've always done. And yet you have not ever achieved anything beyond X. And you're wondering why you can't get to Z. It's because you won't adjust your thinking. You won't adjust your movement. You're unwilling to take on new ideas. I watch so many people who uh, malign people who do what I do. And yet the industry is booming. The industry is growing in a rapid fashion. Are there a bunch of quacks and quirks out there? There are those in every freaking profession there is. Doctors, lawyers, quacks. No matter where you go, there are people who are excelling and doing things at a high level, and there are people who are riding the tail of their momentum, eating the crumbs and pretending. That's just simply how it is. And everything doesn't look the same. Some people who are great have unbelievable platforms, and there's some people with platforms who suck. Then there are some people who are exceptional and extraordinary that the average person doesn't know about. You find the people that fit you. You find the people who can feed you. You find the people who can elevate you. You find the person who can pull you. But I watch so many people, especially my people, maligning the quote unquote life coach industry. Well, number one is the life coach industry isn't being supported or grown astronomically predominantly by the Black population. The Black population is participating at a certain level. These are non-Blacks that are growing this. So, and that tells you what? That people who are already advanced, because we're at the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder, we are in last place. The wealth gap is widening. A bunch of stuff that shouldn't be happening is happening because what? We refuse to change our thinking, change our movements, and engage things. We tend to frown upon things and look, and then once things get to going, we want to know how we can get on. Well, you're supposed to have got on 6 months ago. You were supposed to get on a year ago. You were supposed to get on 4 years ago, and now it's gone. It's gone. It's gone, and you're still left behind, and you're wondering why. Look, I look at people all the time. Why somebody would pay you that much? Because common sense tell you if somebody comes to me, and those people, those other people, when they come to me, they don't haggle. They don't do anything. It's like, hey, I came to you, so and so referred me. And that's the thing, I don't even advertise outside of my community because I'm trying so hard to serve my community. But when they come to me, it's, hey, look, how do you want me to pay you? You want me to wire to you? You want me to give you a credit card, whatever. And they know what it is because somebody sent them to me because I'm not advertising to them. Or they may have caught something I sent out that came across them, but I'm not advertising to that demographic. Not that I don't want that, I definitely want their business, but I'm trying to reach the people I want to serve and help the most, the people who need it the most, the people who are behind as a general representation of our race and the total overall population. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is if you don't make a move, it's on you. You're not stuck. You're stubborn. You're stuck in your way. You're stuck in your thinking. Anytime that you decide that I don't want to be here anymore, I'm going to do something different, you will get a different result. The way that you get the things that most people don't have is you do the things that most people don't do. If you're doing what everybody else has done, you're doing what was traditionally done, you get what was traditionally gotten. And if nobody in your family has ever achieved the things that you're trying to achieve, doing what they did will not get it for you. You're going to have to step outside the box. You're going to have to reach. You're going to have to go. We're so afraid of somebody else winning off of us that we can't win through anyone. That has to stop. And so let me tell you my principle for today. This is Money Monday. So I want to touch specifically on money, since this is Monday. Look, multiple streams of income. Why? Number one, when you create, and when I say multiple streams of income, I don't mean go out and get 3 jobs. That appears honorable. And if that's what you have to do to feed the family, it is honorable. But it's not a plan for long-term financial success. Number one, if you get 3 jobs, all 3 streams are controlled by someone else. You can still lose them. You're still probably underpaid, and you don't have the reins and control of your future destiny. Say you have 1 job. It could even be your primary source of income, but you have 1 job. Okay. You need 2 streams outside of that. Now, why is that important? Because when you diversify your income, you reduce the risk of cataclysmic loss due to the loss of your primary source. If all I got is 1 stream of income, I lose that job, and most people are living at their means. Most people are living at their means. They are probably living over their means, which means all it takes is to lose your primary source of income, and you are within a month or 2, depending on where if you are in a mortgage, maybe 2 to 3 months from not having a roof over your head. If you're living in an apartment, maybe a month from not having a roof over your head if you lose your job. That's a predominance of the population. No savings, no investment, nothing that they can pull from because they haven't built. Well, here's the thing. Multiple streams of income. You lose your primary source of income. You got 2 things that'll hold you over. It may be tough, may be tight. And the way I say 2 is because I believe you have to have a minimum of 2 independent streams of income outside of your primary source of income. And this is even if your primary source of income is your own business. You need multiple streams of income. Your goal should be creating additional streams of income, finding ways to produce income outside of your primary source. And the beautiful thing about this is the internet has created an easy avenue. If you've ever wanted to own a business, now is the time. Now, what happens is in this package I told you about at the beginning of this video, where you're going to get all of my courses. One of those courses is the 7-day online business launch course. That is a $600 course that literally teaches you the blueprint that I've used for the last 13 years. That alone is worth the 15, but we have it priced at $699, what, $599. And what it does is give you step-by-step everything from your templates for writing your business plan, the outline for writing your business plan, the instructions on how to set up a market research, market analysis, all of that. And now I have a course, the Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence masterclass course, which is also a certification course. But that course will teach you how to use AI to conduct your market analysis. If you don't understand what those numbers mean, plug those numbers in and based off of what you learn in that course, and it teaches you how to analyze the data that you're pulling from the market, gathering customer intelligence, learning how to use that customer intelligence to sculpt your content, to sculpt your marketing campaign, to sculpt all this stuff. All this stuff is there. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that this is the time to enter it, because I can't tell you what's coming because things are moving so rapidly and changing so rapidly. I can't tell you what's coming 2 or 3 years from now, what it will be like entering into the market through the internet. What I can tell you is right now, based off of the package you have now, I will get you, put it like this, and I think this is a promise I made in the video last night, so I want to make this clear. If you sign up for this package, I promise you, if your goal is to own a legitimate business, I will make sure that within the year you work with me, between now and the time we show up in San Juan. Now, the San Juan deal is for people who sign up today. If you don't sign up today, that deal's off the table, but you can still sign up for the plan other than that. But that's a $6,500 deal that I'm going to pay for everything except your airfare. And if you say, man, I don't know, man, if you get there, because I'm telling you, this isn't just a party. This is life-changing. This is a destination retreat. This is things that I normally do secretly with people who are on my clientele list. I don't post about it. We go, we show up, and we do what we do. And this is something that I'm opening up a little bit more. So I'm going to be advertising it, but I haven't opened it up to the public yet. So nobody signed up yet. So you guys can be the first one signed up, but I'm going to cover everything but your airfare. And if you're going to, I can't afford that, Spirit will get you there and back under $100 each. Now, you might not like the accommodations. I'm telling you, you might not like it. It is probably the worst flight you're going to have, but you'll get there in a couple, depending on where you're flying from, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. You'll be there and same way back, and it will be worth it. I prefer to fly there some other way, but you do what you got to do to get there. But I'm covering everything else. I'm covering everything else. I'm covering your room and board. I'm covering your meals, and I'm covering your drinks. And I know I'm not giving you gambling money because there is a casino within the hotel. I'm not giving you gambling money, but I will take care of everything else. Now, that in and of itself is huge. But if you are willing to work with me, I am willing to sit up and promise you and guarantee you that if you work with me over the next year, I will make sure that you not only have a business launched, that business is profitable. Matter of fact, I'm promising you that I will get you the business launched without an additional investment. I will show you and walk you through and help you get that business launched, meaning online, accepting payments for whatever it is that you want to do without anything additional than what you're going to pay today. You're not going to get that anywhere. I'm going to give you my 13 plus years of experience of doing it online and my 30 years of experience of doing it, period. 47 businesses brought to profitability over 35 years. I've had some ups and downs and hiccups. I'm not perfect. I've made some poor choices, but all those things have culminated in my understanding of how things work. And one of the things that we fail at is understanding how things work. I am going to challenge you to learn how things work. This idea that we're going to wish ourselves into a utopia, this idea that we can sit down and say, I have faith, I have faith. James, the brother of Jesus, says faith without works is what? Dead. You can say you have faith without works, but I'm going to show you my faith, what? By my works. That's something that we're not doing. We got all the cliches. We can say all the little right things, but our actions aren't aligning up with what we say we are, what we say we want, who we say we can be. That's because we haven't stepped out on faith in truth. So again, I'm offering you all of this for $1,500. I'm going to give you $9,599 worth of resources that you can use. And I'm going to be there because one of those resources is working with me. So you're going to get the Legacy Wealth Paths to Generational Wealth course. That's $2,600. The 7-day online business launch course. Very, very imperative to have that. $600. The Mind Unleashed course, $600. The Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence online course, $700. The Ascension Personalized 6-month Success and Growth Plan, $99. The Power of Paradigms course, $1,500. The Bronze Intensive 12-week coaching package with yours truly, $3,500. That's your $9,500. If you sign up for this today, all this for $1,500. If you sign up for it today, you also get the free all expense paid stay in San Juan, Puerto Rico, July 25th through the 28th, 2024 for our Living Life at the Next Level destination retreat. That is on me if you sign up today. Now that takes it to $16,000 and $16,099. Again, all for $1,500. Finally, if you want to upgrade that 12 weeks of working with me to 52 weeks, add another $1,500. That's a $15,000 value. Regular price, add $1,500 and you get me for a year. I'll walk you through all of this. By the time you show up in San Juan, you will have something to relate to with the power players that are going to be there, and you will be able to sit down and we are going to talk about how we're going to help each other map out the next year and at least increase their revenue by 30%, and in some cases by 50. And somebody is going to double their revenue because it's possible. But we have to start literally coming together, working and using our minds. I'm about brainstorming. I'm about tapping into the genius of people, even when they don't know they're geniuses. It's amazing what you have hidden in there that's being suppressed by the people around you. You're talking down, playing down, living down because you have not stepped outside the box. You have not created a winning circle. You have not taken progressive action, and you are frustrated because you're not getting the results you want. You're going to have to get outside of that box. Now, I'm daring you to get outside of the box. I'm bringing you everything that I could possibly bring you to give you a chance. But here, the key principle today, multiple streams of income. The way to create it, to me personally, is online. You can do it a bunch of other ways depending on what type of capital you're starting with, but online you can start zero. And that's one of the things I'm going to teach you here is how to do it without anything. Now, what I'm going to do is the few little things that it's going to cost to get it done the way that I want to do it, I'm covering that. If you work with me, if you join in this, I promise you, one of the things you're going to have by the time we do this thing in San Juan next year is a profitable business. Now, that's a stream of income. What you will also be able to do is create more of them. Now, this first profitable stream of income, this first business, doesn't have to be your dream business. This doesn't have to be the thing you're thinking about doing the rest of your life. This simply has to be something that's viable, something that has sustainability, something that you can look at and be proud of. It's ethical. It has no moral questions. It's providing a real life solution or meeting a real life need for people. Then you are a business owner. If you have an idea of how to solve a problem, you are a potential business owner. You've got to find a way to activate your genius to do what you're designed. You're here to create solutions to existing problems. And that's your value in the world. How are you impacting people? How are you helping people? What are you doing to change the world around you? And that comes with value. If you're serving people, the money comes. So on that note, look, everything you need to change your life is in this offer. I'm willing to walk it out with you. The rules and the sets are in there. If we get to next year and I haven't delivered, I give you your money back. Point blank, point simple. It's real simple. If I haven't delivered on what I said I can deliver on, I'll give you your money back. You keep all the stuff all my intellectual property that I will have put in your hands by then. You get to keep it. And I'll give you your money back. I believe in what I do to that level. Normally on services rendered where I'm putting in my energy and time because my time is immensely valuable, I make people complete the program, and then we have very, very specific measurable steps. If I've met the measurable steps, then it's a non-refundable. I gave you what you wanted, but this time is different. I'm going to sit up and say, look, I'm taking the risk out. You're going to have to invest in yourself for a year. At the very worst, you will have a bunch of stuff that has given you some insight, and you can get that. And if you don't feel I've met the burden of proof of what I said I could do, request in writing a refund and I will issue it. But I'm going to tell you now, I've had one in 15 years. And it had nothing to do with whether or not I was doing my job. That was a personal difference. I do my job. And finally, I'm going to leave you on this note. And you take it how you want to take it. This isn't about stroking you. I'm not here to do that today. I'm not here to tell you you're out. I'm here to tell you we are in last place because we won't make moves. We won't learn how things work, and we won't take action. Everything has to be hand delivered to us in something that we can easily see, or we won't seize it. But I'm going to tell you something. Start building. Stop trying to make us look like them. There are some brilliant minds right in front of you, and you're missing them because it doesn't look like them. It doesn't move like them. Or they simply aren't sensationalizing their content. It's full of substance, but it doesn't pop. So you don't want it. You better start learning how to seize things that don't shine. Everything of value doesn't. My grandmother used to always tell me, baby, everything that glitters ain't gold. And everything that's dull isn't cheap. Start seizing opportunities of some of these brilliant minds that are before you and advance yourself. That's it. The offer's in there. Those who get in today, I'll see you in San Juan on me. Those who wait until tomorrow, we'll still get it done. Everything applies except the free expense paid stay uh, in San Juan on next July for our Living Life at the Next Level destination retreat. Look, it's up to you. You do your thing, but you can't look up a year from now and be frustrated about where you're at if you haven't made any moves now. The life you're going to be living next year and the year after that is going to be based off of choices and decisions and moves you make now. You're setting the stage for your future outcomes. So it's up to you. So that's my challenge. It's up to you what you're going to do. Again, as I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I'm challenging you to do the same thing. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable remainder of your